All right, Kenman here today. Die project number 20. Oh my goodness. We have done 20 of these projects with these knives so far. We can look at some of them in a little bit. Having a really good time doing it, enjoying the artistic side of it, the building and deconstructing craft side of it, and we're using knives side of it. It's just all around a super fun time. And we are about to do our 20th one of the series. What does everyone think about that? Before we start, I'm not sponsored by anyone, and I purchase everything at retail price. And I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below. Kaiser Amicus, what color do you want to see it? Got this Sencut Vesper on. What color would you like to see that? We have this Kubi Raven with the white G10. I'm thinking dark red. Convince me otherwise. But I think that's going to be a dark red all day. Got the Corvid Mini Cleaver. What color would you like to see that one? Leave in the comments below if you have any choices. Before you know it, we'll be doing it. You had your chance. Here is the other QSP. We just finished the QSP Penguin. This is the Parrot. Both of them were really tight out of the box for the initial unboxing. And, well, I just didn't get it. Here's my fails. But as you can see now, the blades drop much better than they did when I got them. Little oil, little tuning in can really bring something together. This is the Sencut Acumen. I have a pretty good idea what I think color I'm going to do this one, but if you have any thoughts, this is probably the next one on deck. Actually, I've got a few that I'm pretty sure what I want to do with, but I'm always open for options. I love input from everyone. That leaves us with the CJRB Lago button lock. Look at this thing. Flicks out. Boom. Boom. Button. Oh, jeez. There we go. Here's your fails. I'm just getting too lazy. Boom. Boom. Right? What color do you think we're going to do? Let's take this thing apart. I really love CJRB button locks. I love CJRB in general, but their button locks are awesome. They just released the Frac. Oof. Look at this monster. I thought these two were very similar, and I was really happy with that one. So I also really like the Pyrite. I'll go ahead and do a little CJRB hijack right now. Pyrite's amazing. They made the Pyrite in a large, and I was looking into getting that, but the large doesn't have the hole. It just has the thumb stud. I love the hole, and I was still considering getting that large Pyrite, and then the Frac came out, and this is Kenman all day. CJRB button locks are awesome, great for the lefties. The action on this is sick. I got that titanium frag pattern. Okay, enough hijacking. Today we're doing the CJRB button lock Lago. Right? That's right? My brain just shut off for a second. I'm going to hijack it real quick though. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I got 4 packages in the mail. It's hilarious. We're just going to open these real quick. I'm going to set them all right here. We're going to go one at a time. All right, ready? 1. Open. What's in here? There it is. Bag on the floor. 2. Open. Remember when I cut myself on a piece of cardboard similar to this? 2. Open. Boom. Bag on the floor. You see a trend going on here. 3. Boom. Open. Dump it. Bag on the floor. 4 packages. Open. There it is. Bag on the floor. What just happened? I went on Amazon and I wanted to get a few more Torx bits. I have a few different types. You know, I've got the ones like these that have the nice wide bits, and I have a couple that take these more narrow bits, and I just like having spares. And so I went on and I found on the Weehaw, I got 4 T8s with the smaller 4mm drive size. I ordered 4 of them. I went, clicked 4, order, boom. For some reason, it split it into 4 completely different orders and shipped them all individually. I got 2 together at one time. Later in the day, I got this one. 2 days later, I got this one. Whatever, but for a total of like $8, they had to ship all those bags, like just to do that. What just happened? I don't know. I'm not complaining. I wanted my bits. I got my bits. They didn't cost very much, and here we are. But wasn't that weird? Yeah, okay, so let's get back to this. Let's tear this thing down, get it ready. We've got T8 for the pivot. It is a captive pivot, so the side's solid, so you really only need to loosen the... Oh, that really came off fast. Usually I like to loosen it up before I completely take it apart so it doesn't fall apart or you have some weird things when you're working. Wow, look, these are T8s also. I bumped in the table, I apologize. So often you're going to end up with T8s and T6s. And I usually don't do that. I usually like to loosen them up so that it doesn't get stuck on the barrel, which I always kind of tell people. Loosen a little on one side, loosen a little on the other, and then if that barrel wants to get stuck, that spacer, it won't be more difficult to loosen off of the one side. But I got lucky there. The last one I did, that QSP, those little barrel spacers had a D line cut on them, so they weren't perfectly round, so they didn't actually spin in there. But it was only on one side. It's really hard to see it, and kind of difficult to get them lined up. But when they're lined up, that's nice. Okay, we are moving fast here. That's why I decided to go ahead and do that unboxing with those stupid... I didn't even need to do that unboxing, but since I use those for this, I figured I can include it, and then we could just have a little laugh opening 4 bits that could have all been thrown in one. Again, not sure why or how that ended up happening, but here it is. Okay, now we have a button lock here, so we have to be careful with the button lock. I'm trying to keep myself organized a little bit here because there's a spring in there, and so when we go to take this off, that spring can sprung, you know what I'm saying, and go flying across the room or something potential, and then you might lose it. And also because you have a spring and a blade, you just gotta be careful because you don't want to cut yourself. You don't want to do anything silly. I'm trying to push that through that button. All right, bang bang. That is still hasn't, spring still hasn't. Okay, there we go. There's the spring right there. There is the button. That should... Okay, that's interesting. It's got a little... That's neat. Little gap that can sit in there when the blade is open. All right, I'm going to take these little guys and put them right there for now. So there's the D. You can see that little line. That's this little flat section right there. That makes it the captive pivot. Like I said, that's a great thing to do. I don't see why all companies aren't doing that at this point. And why is this stuck? It's interesting. Somehow it was wedge. It might just be because there's enough oil. See all this oil on here? It's like, yuck. Okay, we have done it. What happened to my tip? Oh, there it is. I used it when I was popping it out. Sorry, I'm going to step over here quick. Grab this dirty rag, cloth, whatever. I'm going to have to wash the scales really good. Basically, if there's any residue or anything on those scales, what can happen is that area will become kind of like a resist for the dye, and then it won't take as well on that spot or as quickly, and then when you go to rinse it off, then it can be not uniform and not as consistent a look, and we're going for a real uniform, consistent look with this. Get that little thing out of there. That was different. I wonder if those are the same or different. I'm going to say that one goes with the big, and this one goes with this, just so I can remember. And we're there. We did it. Okay, I'm just kind of rambling on. It's fine. It's not like this is a 30-minute video like that last one was. That's the thing with this project. You never know what's going to happen. I like to just film it all live. You get to see the whole thing no matter what, my trials and issues, and when it goes right, when it goes wrong. Yeah, but we've gotten this one torn apart, and we are going to get this one dyed. I'm doing it this weekend. I might do a couple of them. I don't have any unboxings. I got a couple things coming soon. So I'm going to try to fill the weekend with doing some more dyes. And yeah, it's been fun. I've been enjoying it. Been doing a few laser marks on the blades, which of course it was in my pocket. Where did I? Oh, it's right here. Duh. It goes with my ones that have been dyed already. Here's that QSP penguin. I did the laser marks. I basically do laser marking at work and set the machine up with some type of little stripe pattern and did a removal of the black coating that was on the blade and kind of left those stripes. It's kind of fun. I'm going to do some more. Maybe try some little lightning bolts or, I don't know, a few different things. I just think it'll be a neat way to customize some of the stuff. I generally like blades mostly clean like this, but a few of them here and there I'm going to consider maybe doing a little custom work just for fun. Did the orange dye on this Sencut. Just kind of showing off a few that we've finished already. Speaking of Sencuts, the Watauga. Did this one in this blue. The action on this knife is fantastic, right? Oops. Kind of getting a little bounce back, a little happy, having a little fun this weekend. But yeah, good knife. All them Sencuts. Crowley. There's a fail. Dang it. Did this one in that lighter color and a little bit see-through. Trying to do a lot of variety, get as many different colors as I can. Got your Vision FG, that red. I love this knife. This is a great knife. If you're looking for an ambidextrous knife that's under $100, it's a VV Vision FG. Really, really good knife. Fantera. Another one I did on that lighter kind of color with a little bit of a see-through action in the handle. Yeah. Pow. Huge knife. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at today. Here's that Artisan Cutlery Arroyo in the red. We are going to take some color to these scales right here. They are this kind of sand color, so that is really going to have a major effect. If you didn't guess already, it's going to be a darker color because we're going to have to go dark. Otherwise, it's not going to really show up. But yeah, look forward to dye project number 20, part 2. Will be coming up soon. Have some more projects. Going to do some more laser marking on some blades. Going to do some more titanium anodizing here on Bing. You can check that out. More dyes as well. I do have some more unboxings, like I said. Going to be going to Blade Show, Texas in February. Getting excited for that. Going to start ramping up, doing some videos, prepping for that. If you've ever been to a Blade Show and you have any advice, let me know. I have not been, and I'm excited. And Any tips or tricks would be appreciated. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. If you enjoy what you see, please hit that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I'm going to get some color on these. Yep. Helps me out. I really appreciate it when you guys tune in. Give me those likes, whatever. You know, if you don't like it, you don't like it, then move on. That's fine. But if you do, like I said, I appreciate it. Stay sharp. We will see you soon.